Hello, my name is Lillian and I'm a content developer of teaching and learning resources for children and teachers. This video is a short intro to the basics of using animations in PowerPoint. Animations enable movement of objects on your slide, and it helps make information more exciting and memorable. So let's get started. I'll first start by opening my PowerPoint. So the version that I'm using is PowerPoint for Office 365, though this video is still applicable for earlier versions of PowerPoint, though some features may differ slightly, but the tools and commands are still the same. So for the newer versions of PowerPoint, we have what you call the ribbon tab here with several tabs. This is similar to the menu and the toolbars in the older versions of PowerPoint. So animation tab is one of the tabs that is found in the ribbon tab. So when I click on it, you'll notice that the features under the animation tabs are all inactive. But notice what happens when I click on this text box here. The features become active. So let's give our video a title. I'll call it Animations Using PowerPoint. And I want us to animate this title. But before we do this, I think it's important for us to know the types of animations that we have. So when I click on this down arrow here, it will navigate me to where we have all the animations. So we have what we call the entrance animations. The entrance animations is used to make objects appear in a given presentation. And then we also have the emphasis animation. The emphasis animation is used to draw attention to a given object. And we also have exit animation here. So the exit is used to make objects disappear from a given slide. And then lastly, we have the motion path. The motion path shows the path in which an object moves in a given presentation or slide. So for the purpose of this video, we'll focus on entrance animation. So since our focus is on entrance animation, I'll include a subtitle here using entrance animations. Okay, let me change this to capital A. Yes, so that will be our subtitle. So notice what happens when I click on this appear. My title appears, but it happens so fast you can hardly notice it. We can change that by increasing the duration in which it appears. So under timing, we go to duration and increase the time there. Let's increase it to 2. So if you want to see how that looks like, you can click on this animation pane. Animation pane keeps tab on all the animations that one makes in a given slide. So if I click on play here, it will show me how that animation looks like, and you notice that it's taking now time before it appears. We can do the same for the subtitle. Click on appear and then use the same commands. Let it appear after, let the duration be 2 seconds. And then what else do we need to add? Okay, so if I want my animation, I don't want it to appear all at once the way it's doing here. I want it to appear by word. So to do that, we click on this animation, the first animation there, and then on this drop down arrow we select effect option, and then under animate text I'll click on appear by word, and then I want the delay between words to be 0.3 seconds. So let's see how that looks like. So you'll see that my animation is appearing by word. We can do the same for this, but here let's use a different command. I want it to appear by letters. So we still click on that animation, and then on the drop down arrow select effect options, and then here I want it to appear by letter. So let's change the duration or the delay between letters to 0.2 seconds. See how that looks like. So our subtitle is appearing by letters. So normally animations are normally activated when the PowerPoint is put in slideshow. So let's put this in slideshow and see how that looks like. So when I click the tab, the first animation will appear, and then when I click the tab again, the second animation will appear. However, you can avoid clicking the tab by coming to your animations, and then still under the timing where you have start, instead of on click, you can click on that drop down arrow and then click after previous. Do the same for the subtitle. Click after previous. So you'll notice what happens when I go to the slideshow. I don't need to click the tab, it will just appear on its own. So when the first animation appears, the second one will appear after the first animations. You can also decide to delay the time in which the second animation appears after the first one has appeared. So you select the second animation, and then under delay you can say let it appear maybe after 50 seconds. So when you click on slideshow, see how that looks like. So there's a slight delay, and then the second animation appears. So there are some entrance animations that also you can command the direction in which they appear. For example, if I use wipe, I can go to this effect option and then say I want my animation to appear from left to right. So when I click that, it appears from left to right. You can even increase the duration. Let's increase it to 2, and then when you click on play, you'll see that it appears from left to right. So animation does not just work with text, it can also work with pictures. So I'll demonstrate how that looks like. So I'll open a new slide, and then I'll insert a picture that I had saved on my computer. So once you get that picture, select it and then insert. Let's increase this picture so that it looks slightly bigger. Let me close this first. Okay, let's increase the picture so that it's big enough. It's just a group of elephants. So I want them to appear like they are moving. So so we'll go to animations, and then I'll select fly in. You'll notice that the direction is from bottom to up. I can change that by going to effects option, and then I select I want it to appear from left to right. So click on that, it appears from left to right, but it's happening so fast. We want it to look so natural. So what you do, you can increase the duration. Let's increase it to say 9, and then you see how that looks like. So when you click on play, you'll see that now our animals are moving in a natural manner. Amazing, isn't it? So that's what we have for you today. Thanks for watching this video. Hope it was helpful.